Skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip, pole position, little. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. Really a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here comes the 1-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Camargo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Oscar Yanoa is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So now into the box is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Luis Garcia.
from the stretch. Popped him up. Freeman has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Josh Harrison is a guy looking to turn things around right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Camargo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's set, and the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip. The start to it, they're 3-1 after 4.
Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. One and 2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. Now the first pitch. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, third home run for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. The 1-0. Popped him up. Turner moving to his left. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 19, Oscar Yinawa.
Now at the plate, Oscar Yinawa. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So up steps Ozzie Albies as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So here's Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald
Acuna digs in now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3 runs already home here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he makes it there with a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he lines it out to center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've got the gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Swing and a chopper to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 6th, the second base.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Go!
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. In the air, down the line in left. Soto ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Striding in is Austin Riley. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Riley is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here it is, the 3-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Into the box, Christian Pache. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 4-0.
The Nationals are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development out there. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Victor Robles is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John Lester.
Ready now is John Lester. Now here's the first offering. And that's dead center for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Pache is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Luis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Luis Garcia popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals nothing. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Oscar Yinoa.
The pitcher, number 19. Oscar Yinoa.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Harrison will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Now to bat, Johan Camargo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's picked out.
line. That's a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Camargo is off at first with 2 away. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Now at the plate is Andrew Stevenson. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
up
far.
for Washington, the right fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
First pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here comes the 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Running hard, he's digging for second. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. fouled off. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. the Atlanta #4 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Harrison has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Next to stand in is Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So stepping in is Josh Harrison. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Harrison, a former Detroit Tiger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the #3 position in the circuit in that category. Digging in next, Yan Gomes. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Pache will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder, number 60, Victor.
And stepping in, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for number 33, Ryan Harper.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now here's the first offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Christian Pache, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, Oscar Yinowa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's another shot down the line in right. Pache rounds the corner and is headed home.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box, Johan Camargo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. He's set. Here it comes.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Turner has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 6 and the Nationals nothing. Castro is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Darling. Castro.
First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next up, Luis Garcia. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. From the stretch.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Nope.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Up next, Andrew Stevenson. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. An impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Now the first pitch.
That's a
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the atlas.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe ball.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves
okay,
have
one more look at it here.
Is
there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
At the plate now, Josh Bell. He grounds it sharply to third. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves lead it 6-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Austin Riley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next will be Christian Pache. First pitch of the AB now. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. 7. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Huascar Ynoa. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set, and the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Josh Harrison is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Go.
Now to the plate, here is Yan Gomes. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go no street Ave on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie, fatigues on me.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's the tag.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 60, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Avilan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Avilan is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
So next to hit is Johan Camargo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping up is Ronald Acuna. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Acuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 6 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Alex Avila.
For the Nationals, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You know, D-Lo, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now is Juan Soto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Last strike now for the Nats, and he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. He brings it in, and the Braves have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Oscar Yinowa with his 4th win this season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 13 hits. no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin.